And today's video will attempt to make Turkey strong, but I won't over make them strong. I'll change their borders a bit to make them in a better position. The first thing they would want to be in a better position is probably all the Aegean islands they would need in Cyprus. So we'll give them it. We'll give them whatever they need to become strong. They would want the Caucasus because of all the strategic oil, the strategic location between Iran and Russia. They would probably want to invade Iraq and Syria to use as a buff. Probably Kuwait for the resources. Jordan too, probably. Okay, as you think, we're just giving them whatever they want, but no. I'd probably want a bit of Saudi's coast and a bit of Egypt's coast. Maybe even some of Libya's. I think I'm going to not go too far, too crazy. Since I'm trying to buff them, I'm not trying to make them, like, unstoppable. Kind of a bit of both. They would probably take a bit of Egypt's coast if we give them whatever they want to make them buff. We're trying to make them into a superpower, and how would we best make them a superpower is the question. I think these lands would help them become a superpower because of resources, strategic location, and other reasons. They probably want all of Greece because of its location. They would probably want this part of Iran for the oil, and they would want a bit more to make a buffer. They'd probably want a bit of southern Russia to make a buffer zone between them and Russia. They'd probably want Albania and Kosovo because they're very similar culturally, religiously. They'd want this, and they'd probably want all of Dobruja. This may seem like a lot of land, but this would make Turkey a world power, most likely. They'd want Crimea, too, because who doesn't want Crimea? Let's be honest, Crimea. And they fixed the Crimea solution crisis. And that's how I think is the best way to buff Turkey. Any more, and that would be too large, and probably create problems of its own. Any less, and well, they can't dominate as much of the money because and they can tax more people with this, meaning their GDP grows. They can build different areas. They get complete control over the Balkans, basically. They have partial control over the Adriatic Sea, complete control over the Black Sea, and the Suez Canal, big part of the Persian Gulf, oil throughout its land. The only weakness of this buffing is that, well, there's lands that are culturally different. Lands that probably wouldn't be able to be stable controlled. But I think this would make Turkey pretty strong. Probably one of the strongest people. Because they could walk over Russia. They could walk over all of Europe, North Africa, the Middle East. They could probably make an alliance and probably still be NATO if Turkey looked like that. And that'd be very good for all of NATO as a whole. Although most likely they would start puppeting a bit. Like if we let them. Let's make them some puppets. What would they do for puppets? Probably Egypt, Romania, because I would have to go after them. Montenegro, but not take any lands. That. If we let them puppet, this would be their puppets. We let them go as far as Libya and Sudan. And all of the Middle East, they would probably want puppets over. And that's pretty much all for today's video. Please like and subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, I may do more. Although, one thing to say first, I'm recording this 7 days in advance, just to let you guys know. Just so you don't wonder why I didn't, yeah. And that's, bye guys!